The chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Chief Bode George stated that the former INEC Professor Atahiru Jega, a Fulani man, said what they see during the Buhari administration is not what they see in the north. He thinks that people in the north have a different perspective on what is happening in the country than those in the south. He's advocating for a restructuring of the country, saying that the current constitution is too centralized and that power should be devolved to the states. He also said that governors should be accountable to the people they serve, and if they don't perform, they should be held accountable. Chibode George said this while speaking in an interview on Channel TV. He said the former INEC professor Tahiru Jega said, for the first time, Fulani man saying what we see in this country during the Buhari administration. Our colleagues in the north are not seeing it that way, but we must restructure this country. The constitution we are running is completely military. How do you now sustain just one man in Abuja to be controlling all the corners of Nigeria? It's rather impossible. Every month, every state heads to Abuja to go and shop all the money there and come back home. Devolve power to the states. Let people feel that this governor that we have, if you don't perform, you are at our call and beg. The question is that this particular Tinubu that is now the president, this was what he believed, but do you think he still believes that again? Because the same Bola Tinubu said one time that he never believed in one Nigeria, but I don't think that will still be coming out from his mouth. Also, the issue of restructuring, he was one of the advocates of a restructuring of Nigeria. The question is that does he still believe in that? Because these people are something else. Okay. Well, the cries of many genuine Nigerians all along. No one wants to hear. You are quite correct. Okay, but the judge Igbo terminated the first regional governments in Nigeria. Igbo calling for restructuring, Igbo calling for separation, Igbo calling for going back to what Igbo terminated in the first place. Yeah. The two people who are speaking now, Bode George and what's this man's name? Atahiru Jega. I can't remember if any of them is an Igbo man now, because I don't know what this person is trying to say. This is the divide and rule they always talk about. People are bringing their opinion. Now this one is going tribal. Igbo this. Is any of them Igbo person? An Igbo man? Well, it is now you know that there's something called restructuring. Are you just seeing that now? Truth is always there. Restructuring or no restructuring, Nigeria can no longer stand as a nation. Why not let the Igbos, Biafran, Yoruba, Oduduwas, let them all go their separate ways? I am not a supporter of this current government, but why are they remembering restructuring now just because it is no longer favoring them? That is the question. When his parties were in power, he did not remember that the country needed restructuring. Uncle Bode, good morning. One thing is that those people then and those people now, they are different. They are in different political parties. Now they are saying the same thing. So when they said this or when they did not say it, I don't think it matters now. Since they are not saying what some people saw then, now they are not saying it, but they are saying the same thing. So I think that would be the best time to do what they are talking about, since they believe in the same thing. Well, Happy New Year to them. They are just waking up. Restructuring is good now, and if not now, it will be cacophony of voices calling for total breakup of Nigeria into smaller independent nations by ethnic nationalities. So restructuring before it is too late. If Tinubu fails to restructure this country, then it might never be done again in another 100 years. Tinubu qualifies to do that. We also need another constitution. Just as those in the southwest are singing a different melody today, especially in Lagos, where they think they can survive without Igbos just because Tinubu is in power today. Whatever any side fit, it's not different from Emilokon. It was their turn then, and they enjoyed having their own up there. Boko Haram, Fulani, S-men, bandits, kidnappers, and every form of hooliganism. What do Yorubas have? Igbo must leave Lagos. None of this has improved life in Nigeria. Instead, they are all set back. This has been the demand for a very long time. The question is that does Tinubu still believe in that because he believed in this restructuring? Why did you not complain during that failed former administration of Lutin Jambore? Government at the center does not even benefit the man in the streets. Government is for the strongest and those who can survive by hook and by crook. The presidential system is not for us at all. We are still running a unitary system of government. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.